our homies that make us fudge are moving. I'm so bummed. Okay. So we're vlogging today. We're going to G's to do therapy. We're going to, well, I guess we're pretty much just going to G's. But we might, I've been talking to a guy, that actually, like, I don't know if he's, like, part owner or if he, like, it just goes there a lot. But there's a gun shop, he said, over in Orange County that I need to go to. So maybe we'll stop by that. It's right off the interstate. So maybe we'll stop by that and see what they have in there. See how much money I can try not to spend today.
Damn, getting an RPG or what?
I'm getting, well, I think that they sell, so I could buy Polyatomic there. I think I could buy the Polyatomic camo there, or Orion, so I'm just gonna go buy that camo.
When I say I keep the poker, I ain't talking about no beans. Project baby, you know I got baby bottles full of lean. I've been through so much of shit. This shit.
Basically to get fed. That's it.
Or if it's like too hot, too cold, or something.
Yeah. So Kaylee, I could never
See what he's got for me today.
She was always too hot.
You got another Mike Peck in there?
No, I just like, sometimes I just have like first names.
Yeah. Or Mike Jim?
Yeah, I will say, I will put like.
Want the light on? Sure. Oh my god, dude, that hurts.
What are you doing?
Leg lifts as it contracts.
I think she
Might not need to wait, to be honest.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you gonna watch.
I think we'll start off with Jack getting back there like a couple days a week, and then maybe my mom can come down and watch it for one day, and then Jack's mom can watch it for one day, and then we can kind of just see what our plan is.
Is she ready to like?
I think she's fine with that.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's only a couple hours.
And we're gonna have him forever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's not like he's going anywhere.
Well, yeah.
We're running out of time.
Yeah.
He's gonna be here long after we're
I mean, a couple hours. You know what? It is actually healthy because I didn't do that with my kids, and I noticed.
Feels good or what?
No. It hurts.
Yeah, you gotta hurts. Like I always tell like.
Are you sure, dude? Looks like it feels good.
I gotta
try it out some more.
You go to the dog park, take out the talk to people outside.
No, you do because then you only talk to you.
Oh, there we go.
It hurts. Why are you turning it up now?
Friends are like, what are you doing?
You like the pain?
It was bad. It was bad. I will say. That's the good thing that you
I think so.
It'll make me flex my quad harder, so then it'll help, like, keep my leg straight to bring it up. If it'll flex my quad more.
Well, maybe if you lay it face down, face back, is that easier or is it easier?
I don't know.
I'm wondering if that's
way,
like.
it don't really matter.
Whoa! I'm wondering if it's too much hip flexor, that one. Like, just go right to there. See if that's a little.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah.
Really flex it.
What do you mean? I'm trying, dude.
I know, but that's really weak.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gotta build the muscle. This muscle, I think
find it first to build
I think I lost it whenever
I think you left it wherever you got the surgery.
Yeah, I left it in Kramer's.
That's have him mail it back to us.
Surgery center, yeah.
Yeah, fire. Sometimes if you just tap like that too, it'll get it like.
Well, whenever I flex it hard enough, it makes that part over here hurt in my meniscus.
One more. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit too. You look a little too comfortable. There you go.
I already turned it up a lot.
That's good. 3 more minutes and then comes up one part.
Uh-oh.
What's after that?
What's the fun
I
part?
don't know. I think this is the worst part from what I think this is the worst. Oh, I bet he's gonna dig in my scars. Bet he's gonna dig at my scars. Yep.
Fun. What are you doing now?
Red light therapy. Red light. Red light.
Red light? Alright, let me see. We got a question already.
Okay. Red light therapy. Yeah, I do like 5 different machines while I'm in here, and then G tissues me out a little bit for right now. So.
He says, how do you keep pushing through the hard times getting hurt after putting in so much? Like, pretty much he's working, all the work you put in, and then it just like, nothing comes out of it.
I mean, I know that I still want to do this. I still want to try to win a championship. I still want to win races. I still want to try to be the best motocross rider that I can be. And off of this injury, something that I've learned is that even through the injuries, as dirt bike riders, or me anyway, I think we only think that we're good if we're winning. Like, if we're not winning, at least how I think anyway, if I'm not winning, it's like, I don't think I would be an inspiration to people or, you know, whatever if I'm not winning, because that's when, like, I feel like that's when people would look up to me, you know? But apparently, that coming back from injuries and people seeing me and that I come back every time, that's really motivating to people, and that's helping a lot of kids out, at least from DMs and comments and stuff that I got on my posts whenever I let everybody know kind of what the injury was. A lot of people were like, hey man, like a champion isn't always defined by how many wins you have or championships you have. It can be like, a lot of people were saying that I'm a champion, I'm a winner, and they love me and they look up to me and stuff based on just the fact that I come back from injuries over and over and over, and that's an inspiration to people. Maybe certain people more than it would be if I, you know, never got hurt and won everything I ever entered. That could be this, you know, coming back from injury, because everybody can relate. I feel like coming back from being hurt or being down in the dumps in some way, shape, or form, that a lot of people said that they relate more, or they look up to me more from the fact that I come back from all these hard times, possibly more than they would if I were winning every race I entered. So I guess maybe for this one, that's a motivating factor right there, just the fact that I do have an impact on people's lives, even if I'm not winning races and winning championships. So maybe for past injuries, maybe that wasn't the case, because I just kind of learned this with this injury, because I probably have put in the past too much self-worth based on how I finished the weekend prior or how I'm doing in racing. So it is good to know that even if I'm not winning races and stuff, that people still look up to me and they still think that, you know, I'm still some people's favorite rider. So that's cool. And the fact that I have an impact on some of these kids' lives based on how I come back from injuries and stuff, and that shows them that they can get through it and that they, you know, never give up type of attitude. So some of these kids that were sending me DMs and stuff, that's a big, I guess that can be a motivating factor right there.
Alright. So this guy, Aiden Prado, pretty much asked the same thing. What keeps you motivated, which you kind of talked about.
Yeah, pretty much.
But who do you got for the 450 title?
Who do I have?
Yeah, that was the second part of the question. Was who do you got for the 450?
Coop's looking good, you know.
Coop.
Looking good. I mean, you can never count Tomac out. Anderson's good. He just keeps like making these little mistakes and going down and stuff. But last weekend, I don't think anybody realized, but he finished like, he almost caught like Roxon. Like he was right behind him from being down and last.
Yeah, I think
basically.
Roxon was in 5th or something.
Yeah, and he was like, Anderson was flying last weekend. But I mean, he keeps making these little mistakes. But you can never count him out for race wins and stuff, I don't think. But Tomac's good. Webb is starting to catch fire, which is scary. You don't want him to do that. So I'm probably gonna say, I'll say Webb.
That's it. James, I think it's Priestley, 437, said, when is the KX250 ready? I'm assuming he's talking about the 2-stroke you bought.
Oh, yeah. Well, should be ready any time now. Actually, I need to hit up Tony about it because they had to send the cylinder off to get work done. They didn't have to,
But they did.
but Mitch wanted him to, just so it's 100%, good. He got a piston, I think, or a head or something. No, he had to send the head or the cylinder. I don't know. I don't know all that much about engines. He had to send something off, but he had to have the matching. I think he had to send the cylinder off, and he had to have the matching head to send off with it, or the matching piston or something. He had to have something to send off with it, so he's waiting for that to come in. But I think it did, so we sent that off. So who knows when that'll be back? But whenever that's back, it's done. It's ready.
All right. This one from our fellow friend Matt Downsey, great photographer. He says, any pre-race rituals or habits?
I'm not like that. I'm not really one of the guys that has superstitious. Like, I don't have I have to put my left boot on first, or my right glove on first, or I have to do this before the gate drops, or whatever. I see a bunch of guys do the same thing every time. I don't really have like a pre-race ritual that I do the exact same every time. I kind of do similar stuff, but like not really anything that's like, if I don't do it, something's not right. Like nothing really like that. So a lot of guys do. I know a lot of guys have like these superstitions and things they have to do it the same every time, but I don't really have exact things I do. I have things that I run through my head and kind of do like that every time, but not like a visual, like I do certain things. And if I don't do one of those things, it's not like the end of the world either. So, yeah.
Alright, last one for right now. MJM 415 said, any more tattoo ideas?
Well, I just got this one. It's like a knight with a raven. It's like a skeleton with a raven on his shoulder, like a knight with a shield. And I put some things in the shield that are to just personalize it to me, like some things in the shield. It had the original image had some other things in it that were kind of just random things, and I was like, hey, it'd be cool to put some things that I could find some meaning in or whatever in the shield. So I did that. It's pretty cool. I like it. I need to get some stuff here to start filling this sleeve up. I need to definitely do my upper arm on this arm. And I need some more stuff on my chest. So, I don't know, no like specific ideas. I pretty much figure out what I'm gonna get like the day before. Like, cause I just have a bunch of images saved on like Pinterest of just tattoo ideas. Like, I could get any of them. They're all sick. I could get any of them. So I just pretty much, I want a tattoo here. Okay, let me just go figure out. I usually make my appointment before I know what I want. Yeah. Make an appointment. I'm like, okay, I know I want a tattoo here. And then I'm like, so make an appointment for here, probably a few hours, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, and then they're like, okay, what do you want? I'm like, give me a minute. Let me go look and see what I want. What?
What does this thing do?
The magnet? I think it just like helps get rid of inflammation and help flush out like swelling and old blood that's in there, that flush it out to make room for new blood with new nutrients to come in and help with healing.
Sick.
Ask G. Why are you asking me all this stuff? Ask G. This is his machine.
G's not in here.
Yeah.
And you know a lot of the shit about random shit, so.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, because I had to deal with this so many times.
I could ask you anything, you just tell me exactly. You always go fucking into depth with everything. You're just like, yeah, so when you snowboard, like, I learned a long time ago, fucking, you just tell me all this shit, and then it's always so funny. I'm like, how do you know this shit?
Or I just make it up to where I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, so you really don't know.
Well, sometimes. Yeah, it's alright. I know
Is he flipping off somebody, or is he like have the thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
So what's this supposed to mean? He's like stoked he's dead? Or?
Yeah, stoked he's dead. That's, I asked him what he's looking for trade-wise, because he said, I'm looking for trades too, and I said, what are you looking for trade-wise? And he said, well, if we're talking trade value, or I said, what do you want cash-wise or trade-wise? He said, well, if we're talking trade value, we're looking at north of 20K.
For that gun?
For trade value, so cash value probably around 20K.
Holy crap.
I didn't offer him that, but I offered him less than that, but I'm gonna see what he says. But that's a limited one because it's tan, and not very many of them were made in
I've
that
never seen that
anodized
color.
tan. That's rare, so that's why it's even more. I don't know. I probably won't end up getting that because that's a lot of money. But I want to see if I can get in lowball him. I'm not doing anything other when I come here. I'm going to the gym and lifting upper body. That's it. Oh, Charles had me do some ab stuff yesterday, like leg lifts and
That's
stuff.
fun.
But that was all. That was. Holy fuck, dude! Wow.
Way better. Like
Holy
we totally
shit.
got it almost perfectly straight.
Damn,
So.
that's pretty gnarly. Ooh, that's
Not
a
too
little.
much.
That's a little. If I just do slow stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like whenever
Next
I,
week,
whenever I without my brace, whenever I step on it, I feel that kind of that just like
Like
that
it's gonna
slight,
buckle?
just that not like it's gonna, just that slight little wiggle
Next
before
week,
before
after
everything
you do
activates.
your
and
therapy, I'm
stuff.
going to start getting you to where you're not going all the way around on a bike, but you're like pushing.
Yeah.
And pushing
Oh,
back,
yeah, I remember
pushing,
that, yeah, I
pushing
remember
back. So.
Yeah, like whenever I first step on it, or even with the brace, whenever I get out of a truck or whatever, get up from sitting down for a while, and I initially put that weight on, it's like my legs like, oh, and then it kind of catches it, and they're like, okay,
It's just the muscles.
we gotta
aren't there.
activate again.
The muscles
Yeah,
aren't there
yeah.
to activate. So every now and then, just like when you're just sitting watching, playing your video games, just tighten the quad.
Yeah.
Tighten the quad.
Yeah.
Tighten the quad. Tighten the quad. Get that thing to activate.
Okay.
Okay. See you next week.
All right, sounds good.
You're doing good.
Thanks. So we're back at the house. Gas slept all the way home, so that was great. So we didn't really film much in the gun shop. We didn't film at all, just because we were talking to those guys. They were super chill. They gave us some shirts and stuff. They're actually, if you know what Sup Def is, Superior Defense, one of the guys in there helped, start that company. So that was cool. I didn't even know that. Gun shop was small, but it was really cool. We might film there some other time because we actually became kind of homies with them. Anyway, yeah, that's a kind of typical day at therapy. I'll probably do some icing now on my knee, but that was pretty much everything with G. Our vlogs right now aren't super crazy, no crazy riding footage right now, but this is kind of just what we're doing. So as I'm able to start walking more and more and getting more and more mobile basically, the vlogs will obviously start to get more and more interesting. We already talked about going back to Oklahoma, and Gas has never been shooting. And he was looking at some of the guns in there, just like, holy, this is crazy. And I was like, dude, I have these exact, literally, suppressors, everything. And he was like, dude, let's go shoot. So here in a couple weeks, we'll probably go back. We'll make a little shooting montage, a little shooting vlog, or hanging out in Oklahoma vlog. So that'll be cool. So yeah, just, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We appreciate it. And also, hopefully by the end of this month, we're going to be dropping some our second drop of merch. So it'll this one will definitely be a lot more colorful, a lot more bright than the last one. The last one was pretty basic, just All Fun logo, the dead smiley face, or just said All Fun. This one's going to be a lot more. So it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully we're shooting for the end of this month.
If not, probably beginning of the month.
If not,
Next month.
If not, beginning of next month. But I'm on Gas's ass to get these things.